Or what would it be?
Yeah, I said they just really did a great job putting these pieces together and really creating that path forward. Arizona was the first state. Obviously, we've been writing your governor's report for 6 weeks. We went to Arizona. We had a model that showed if you did these 5 common sense things, you could drive what we call the replication rate, the R1, under 1, and really decrease cases, hospitalizations, and critically mortality. Governor Ducey walked that with us, and we've demonstrated now that you can keep a state open and retail open if you do these 5 common sense pieces, and it's created a saved the hospitals and saved a lot of Arizonans. And we've taken that model, sir, all the way across the South and up into Tennessee and Kentucky and Ohio and Indiana, and we'll be going to 6 states in the heartland next week, because we think this is a way to really decrease cases, decrease hospitalizations, decrease mortality, while still keeping things safe through this common sense approach.
So you're proud of the governor, you said?
Very
before.
proud of the governor. He was willing to be the first example of how to move forward together.
Yeah, no, you really did.
Well, when we listened to your team, I mean, and Dr. Birx came and spent a lot of time, drove to Arizona from Texas through New Mexico, gave me a tutorial on the R0. I've been talking about it in my press conferences. We've been under 1 at the day we talked about this, and you said this would be the equivalent of a stay-at-home order if we were able to wear masks and shut down these large gatherings. We were at 1.18 on the R0. We got as low as any state in the country, 0.9. It
Amazing.
stays under 1 to date. So like I said, no celebration, no victory lap. We're going to stay the course and stay vigilant and keep our guard up. But we have a path forward in Arizona, and we're going to keep pressing.
And you had a great representative over here, and you taught us a lot.
I've got a great advisor here in Gretchen Conger. She's been with me since the first year of the administration, and she's sits in on all these meetings. And yes, her along with Dr. Kara Christ and General Mick McGuire have been top tier in terms of advising.
Thank you, Governor.
Would you like to say something in front of all these wonderful people?
Sure, Mr. President, I would just like to say that the partnership that we have with your administration is the best that we could ask for. You always pick up the phone. What we need, we've gotten the remdesivir treatments. We can't say enough about how grateful we are for everything that you sent.
How is that working, the remdesivir? How is it going?
It's working well,
That's
thankfully.
what I mean.
Yeah, with the coronavirus task force, you guys have really been able to dig into where they're needed most with the daily reports that we send out, and so we've been able to really target it to the folks who need it most.
And in addition to the remdesivir, the resources for Navajo Nation and the tribal nations in excess of $1.1 billion, along with the surge testing sites that have happened in Maryvale and South Phoenix,
Right.
some of our areas where many of the free and reduced lunch kids are, they needed this testing, 5,000 tests.